Football fans love history, but history is comfortable. History protects old power. Football does not, because in football, the present rewrites the past. And in London, one club didn't slowly grow into power. They took it. Not by being loved, not by being traditional, not by being accepted, by winning. And ever since then, the debate has never been peaceful. Because if greatness is decided on the pitch, then London already has a modern ruler. And many fans wish that wasn't true. Before we begin, like the video, subscribe, and share if you enjoy real football storytelling. Today we're answering a dangerous question. Who is the pride of London? Not the most historic, not the most romantic, the most successful in the era that actually defines modern football. And to understand why this question angers people, we have to go back to a time when Chelsea were irrelevant to this debate. For most of the 20th century, Chelsea were not dominant. They were entertaining. They were popular, but they were not feared. They had style, but not control. London football had its own hierarchy, and Chelsea existed outside the throne room. Occasional trophies, occasional stars, but never sustained superiority. No one built their identity around stopping Chelsea, because Chelsea were not inevitable. They were optional, and that's what makes what happened next so important. Then came 2003. Money arrived, yes, but money alone had existed before. What changed was ambition with structure. Chelsea stopped behaving like a traditional club. They started behaving like an elite institution. Recruitment became targeted. Managers became specialists. Defending became an art. They didn't just want to win. They wanted control. And suddenly, Chelsea were no longer reacting to English football. English football was reacting to Chelsea. Records fell. Leagues were decided early. Opponents played for draws. London's balance shifted. Not emotionally, competitively. Domestic success builds reputation. European success builds legacy. Because Europe removes excuses, different styles, different pressures, different environments. And Chelsea delivered the ultimate statement. 2012, against the odds. Not the best team, not the favorite, but the strongest mentally. They survived pressure that breaks clubs. Then they did it again in 2021. Different players, different manager. Same mentality. That's when a successful club becomes a big club. When success repeats without relying on a single generation. And no London club matched that European authority. So why is this argument still emotional? Because football identity used to come from tradition. Chelsea changed the rule. Performance defines status, and that threatens history-based hierarchies. Some clubs have older memories. Chelsea have stronger modern evidence, and modern football is watched globally, meaning modern dominance matters more than past popularity. The uncomfortable truth. Chelsea didn't grow inside London's power structure. They replaced it. Every elite club faces decline. That's normal. But the real test is response. Chelsea rebuild faster than others recover. Managers leave, squads change, projects restart. Yet trophies still appear. Because the culture remains. They don't protect eras, they create new ones. And that consistency, across different generations, is why the argument refuses to disappear. So who is the pride of London? The club with the oldest stories? Or the club with the most modern success? Football history isn't preserved in museums. It's updated every season. And for the modern era, one club has defined London more than the rest. Not by opinion, by results. Chelsea didn't ask for the crown. They forced it. Now be honest. No bias. No nostalgia. If a neutral fan looked only at achievements, who is London's biggest club? Tell me in the comments. And subscribe, because the next video might upset even more people.